first found out about the Fink, I was catching up with Nick. He was saying he's heading out to Alice Springs for this race, the Fink. I've never heard anything about it. I was getting a tattoo at the time. He made me YouTube some videos of the previous years. It was awesome. Like, he was going out there to support one of his mates. Followed his journey on Instagram, and I said, oh, next year I'm coming out with you. Like, let me know the dates. I wasn't expecting to have Nick here having a buggy. I was just going to come out and experience it, see what it was all about, and now we're here.
Last year when I came out to Fink, I literally came with my mate just to check out this cool event, travel a little bit. I had some spare time on my hands. I just brought my camera along, brought a drone along, and decided to film some video and photos and just immerse myself in the experience of what this place is. And honestly, I didn't have any expectation, but even if I did, the end result wouldn't have been anything that I would have expected whatsoever.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to get on the track today. There's one rule when you're pre-running, and that is that until midday you can head south, and then at midday you have to get off the track and turn around. 12:30 you can start going back north again. So with how late I'll be in there this afternoon, and because I'm staying on the northern end of the track, I won't be able to get out there, but I'll definitely be able to get the buggy out and have a bit of a rip round.
I'm about 60k out back to Alice. I want to get some of these hectic jumps, so I'm just going to let it record for ages. I don't even know what to say right now. I think I'm very excited and very nervous. This is just the first time I will have actually taken the buggy out on a race course.
Yeah, good. Real good.
Alright, quick update. We stopped at the prologue track and went to talk to the boys from JSW. It was really, really informative. We met a whole bunch of other race teams, all people who are racing side by sides, got a lot of really, really good information, a lot of good insight, and met some really cool people. We're going to go find a sick place to set up by the track and dump the buggy. First thing, I think we'll dump the buggy and we'll just go for a burn.
Fucking go for a burn, let's get in it.
And then we'll come back and get set up, have some beers.
First ride in the buggy and yeah. Put the race gear on, let's get into it.
Hell yeah.
Cause I'm too much, don't you gotta go, cause I gotta go. Let it drive on, full power, never hit the brakes, no comma. I gotta go, I gotta get, I'm on my way to get the full power. When the game, first place,
a jump to me. This fucking long grass, that catches me out. Like, about hitting something here.
Yeah. Faster.
Get it, man, let's go.
The
brakes are good. Yeah, that's clear run. How are ya?
How's your first ride in the buggy?
I was impressed how smooth it was. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest.
We didn't really get too much crazy stuff to do today, but we found a couple of sick little spots, like a couple of riverbeds, and got some boosts around, and we just went and explored and found some really beautiful places. When we pulled up this afternoon, there was a call that came through the radio on just the general channel, which is channel 40, for somebody trying to get in contact with emergency services. Out here, there's no cell service at all. The way people generally communicate is through UHF, and most people sit on public channels. It was interesting because when he made a call through the channel, he said, does anybody know the channel for emergency services? And I actually thought to myself, I don't even know it. So it's something that is really important to know, But we were lucky enough that we could help out. Jumped on channel and started chatting to him.
Out of range here, mate, but we'll give her a go. Thanks, buddy. Cheers.
And just found out what was going on, and apparently there'd been an accident with a kid and an older guy on a bike. Somebody had broken a leg and somebody had dislocated a shoulder, and fortunately enough I actually carry a sat phone with me. And I bought the sat phone purely for these kind of adventures, and it's the first time I've used it. I haven't actually had it very long, but you know, I was able to actually call through to emergency services and let them know what was going on while I was talking to the guy on the UHF, and was sort of just relaying information through. So that kind of stuff is super important, because obviously things go wrong, and when they go wrong and you're out in the middle of nowhere and you can't contact someone, it can be a lot worse than it needs to be.
I thought it was interesting because the guy made a couple of calls over the UHF. Has anyone got a sat phone? And no response.
Yeah,
so it kind of goes to show maybe not many people have sat phones out here.
I think the only reason, like if I was just traveling around without having the buggy and without getting into the whole racing thing, I probably wouldn't have a sat phone either.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
I haven't had a sat phone up until now, and I purely did it so that, you know, if we were to break down in the middle of nowhere and we couldn't get in contact with our chase car through the UHF because they were too far away, then we could just pick up the phone and ring someone.
True, yeah. So, you've been around Australia a couple of times, no sat phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I've never really thought about it too much, you know. And like I said, I don't even know the channels for emergency services either. So
yeah, no one did. No one came across the radio giving an answer for that.
And there is a lot of people out here right now. Like, you know, it's not as if, oh, this guy was putting a call out and no one was hearing it, because we can literally hear right now there's people behind us, there's another group behind them, there's a group there, and we're at about the 72k marker along the Fink track going south, and this track is 230 kilometres or something long, and there is literally people dotted the entire way along here. And all night or all evening we've been seeing emergency services vehicles go past with their lights on. Probably not from the same thing, probably from other things, but you know, a lot of stuff does go down out here, and it's just people being silly a lot of the time. And of course, when it's race day, there's other stuff that happens, but when it does, it's controlled because there are officials out here as well. So anyway, just a little bit of a thing. Hopefully that can actually be helpful for people. It's obviously been helpful for us, or not really helpful for us, but helpful for someone else, and that's the most important thing. So be safe.
Get a sat phone.
Get a sat phone.
And get a buggy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go racing.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't get onto the track now because it is officially shut for anybody else apart from competitors, which means there's no one on it today because race starts tomorrow. So tomorrow everyone's going south, next day everyone's coming north. We get to see, yeah, everyone for about a split second go past us, but we're gonna find a good spot where we can actually like watch and see some pretty cool stuff. So we're in for a bit of a treat. There is fortunately quite a few people out on the track. I've seen a few of them go past this morning. When I say quite a few, there's been, you know, dribs and drabs and bikes and buggies go past. So I'm gonna get out there and just take it super easy, feel it out, see how the track is, and then wait until 12:30 and turn around and come on back up. That's the rule here during pre-running, is that you can only go south until midday, and then you have to get off the track at 12. You can come back on at 12:30 and head north. It's purely just to stop people having head-on collisions. Gonna get out there, try to be safe, have some fun, probably end up going really fast. You guys can see exactly what this is like.